Well, the Lakers and LeBron James are still licking their wounds after coming oh so close from getting that much-needed split in Denver, following a catastrophic late Game 2 meltdown which resulted in the Lakers blowing a 20-point second-half lead. LA was still clinging to life though late, and in fact, the chosen one had the ball in his hands with 14 seconds remaining for a wide-ass-open three-point shot. But predictably, in a tale as old as time, LeBron James soiled himself in yet another clutch-time situation in a pivotal playoff game.
I got poopy.
And following the miss by James, Jamal Murray would come down and walk it off with an epic game winner for the ages over Anthony Davis at the buzzer.
The Nuggets have won!
Needless to say, the Lakers were stunned and still searching for answers following the game. And in quintessential LeBron fashion, it obviously had to be someone else's fault they blew a 20-point second-half lead in a game that was still a 6-point advantage at the 3-minute mark for the Lake Show. But herein lies the major dilemma. Anthony Davis, principal LeBron James scapegoat, had a game-high 32 points and 11 rebounds on 14 of 19 from the field, while LeBron's second scapegoat option, D'Angelo Russell, had 23 points and 6 assists on 7 of 11 from the three-point line. And ultimately, herein lies the rub. None of them had a wide-open shot with 14 seconds remaining in a tie game that would have evened this series. That was all LeBron. But as we know, the LeBron paradox states that no matter what, absolutely nothing can ever be his fault. Nor can we credit anyone else, like, the historic triple-double Nikola Jokic posted, the incredible clutch basket Murray knifed in the face of one of the best defenders in the league. No, we can't possibly give them any credit, nor LeBron any blame. So, searching for answers, LeBron did the unthinkable in the post-game presser and blamed the officials. In an outright stunning display of sheer and utter hypocrisy, James is biting the hand that has fed him for the last 2 seasons.
I don't understand what's going on in the replay center, to be honest. What the f*** do we have a replay center if it's going to go? It doesn't make sense to me. What are we doing?
The Lakers aren't getting any calls. That's why they blew a 20-point second-half lead. Because of the replay center, of course. Now, LeBron hasn't had much to say on the foul call discrepancy the Lakers have enjoyed in unprecedented fashion since the start of last year's regular season, when they have shot over 1,000 more free throws than their opponents. Likewise, mum on the word for Braun last postseason when the Lakers outshot their opponents 397 to 276, easily the highest differential of any playoff team, and they played only in 16 games.
What are we doing?
Yeah, when the whistles are benefiting LeBron, which they mostly always are, we get pensive and coy LeBron. Like during a January 9th game against the Raptors, a 1-point Lakers win behind a 36-13 free throw differential and an unimaginable fourth quarter that saw the Lakers outshoot Toronto 23-2.
It's a complete crap.
Following that game, LeBron had a little hypothesis as to why that was.
I felt like they fouled and we didn't.
But when the Nuggets shoot 4 more free throws in Game 2, LeBron loses his mind.
Well, then everyone loses their minds.
Cue the petulant little baby's meltdown postgame.
Makes no sense to me. It bothers me. Sorry I didn't answer your question, but that is like...
The Lakers, mind you, tripled the Nuggets in free throw attempts in Game 1, a game the Nuggets did not attempt a single free throw in the entire second half. You didn't hear Denver and company melting down like a bunch of little bitches.
Makes no sense to me.
And quite frankly, it isn't really all that clear what blown calls LeBron is even referencing here.
What are we doing?
One sure call that certainly could have been made and wasn't was the extension of his arm and push-off that freed him for the final wide-open three-point look with 14 seconds left.
It bothers me.
And oh, I think I see what is going on here. Braun is calling the officials out for not calling him for the offensive foul there and bailing him out.
Makes no sense to me.
Instead, he had to once again diarrhea himself on worldwide television.
It bothers me.
And this is all starting to come together now. Ultimately, the frustration is understandable, as the Lakers will likely never get a better look at a game than that one against this Nuggets team. But is it asking too much for a little accountability?
Makes no sense to me.
Of course it is. We're talking about the most self-obsessed egotist the world has likely ever known. No, not just the sports world, the entire planet in general. But the Lakers now face a daunting prospect of having to beat a team 4 times in 5 games that has beaten them 10 straight times. Which means LeBron is facing the possibility of either missing the playoffs altogether or losing in the first round in 4 of his 6-year tenure with the LA Lakers.
Time for honoring yourself will soon be at an end.
Luckily for his delusional inner circle hype men, the ignorant fan base, and James himself, winning has never really mattered that much to them. I suppose that is why the self-proclaimed king has done, relatively speaking, so little of it throughout his career.